It is time, my friends, for TALON in their last chance to qualify for playoffs to face the best team in the world, the Masters Bangkok champions. Team 1, my friends. PRIMMIE versus Buzz on Jet. I already love that.
I do get a little bit worried. Remember last week when...
Okay, Team 1 with new composition. Finally, because that last one was shit.
Now this is a new composition as well. They're still going to run...
Poor TALON. Why against us, bro? Why against us? Why are you not playing Reina Meteor?
And quick on the refract. Thigh.
Where's the chamber?
Just one Meteor trading right back. Still the spike planted. Some space being taken. Killua really up front. If he, well, drops, then, yeah, no more salvos then. But, of course, you got PRIMMIE hidden into deep positions as well. Buzz trying to sneak up from behind. PRIMMIE has no idea.
Yeah, but you got to look to try and get on this.
What is this classic?
Available, going to keep PRIMMIE hot under the collar, and the timing quack. Oh, there was an opportunity.
How can you hit with the shit, bro? Are you trolling?
Fell by the wayside as well with TALON.
In case you didn't know, TALON lost to Zeta last week, and Cruz was in the IGL, and the reason is his father has passed away, man. And GT boys took the IGL position. They were not feeling good, man. You know, like, how could they? Very tough situation. I wish him the best. The best energy for him and for his family. This is something that, you know,
deliberate salvos from
it's a tough moment, man. It's a tough moment. Gotta be strong, man.
But right now, at least, you got the spike snuck in. They had some.
Your boys got your back. Your boys got your back, Cruz. He's there watching you, bro. Cheering for you. Let's go. Let's go.
To advance forward from this yellow position to.
Can they win this round? Can they win this round?
Tempting with the darts. But they don't quite land all the way forward. Just on towards a halfway stuck defuse, and with the kills coming over, yeah, T1 happy to collect. Alongside this toxic screen, but Nanoswarm burning down the timer. 2, and as the curtain falls, it's going to be PRIMMIE who gets taken out.
The bait.
Okay. Tight. Good trade by Stacks, man. Far betray.
And the spike is going to start to rotate towards the A side of
Spike is a bit Killua.
Of course, a mechanic in this game, right? Toxic strain falls from
We'll be one away from the Armageddon, man. Cruz already have ult.
Move crosshair up there, and then you've got the bottom player.
Sova and Teho here.
Just a.
It would be better to run Teho and Gecko, I wonder.
To see some, you know, good mid-round calls to come out from TALON in how to bring this one back from a deficit position.
Right, get the spike down, maybe place for some of these...
the stuff is good in this back.
Remember though, Izu does have salvos, Armageddon as well, and now you're in a scenario where you're another member down as TALON.
Yeah, I didn't have information that Buzz was on site. Armageddon quickly deployed to force TALON to disperse. Now an uncomfortable Cruz gonna have to dance around on top of 410, but Buzz...
Bro, why they're not playing that comp anymore?
Try to confirm some information as still.
Oh, got punished, he got punished.
Confirm some information. It's not the info you wanted though.
Okay. Good for TALON. Good for TALON, he heard that. No? Oh, was silent,
Sussed out early on by Izu though, so that means
I thought he jumped there.
Odds now possibly for T1 to fight back. Cruz though, still, this is where you get all those post plants.
Yeah,
yeah, bro, they look where Teho is too.
Snake Spite still for Thigh.
Yeah, you are not defusing this one, bro. But I think for T1, man, if they force the Hunter series already.
But it's not where PRIMMIE was.
A good thing.
Able to swing out from the earlier position. Thigh then coming back in. The snake bite bouncing off.
Bro, they still have Mauls, man. If they plant on B, there's nothing T1 can do, bro.
Not quite gonna be able
to scope is annoying. And man, I didn't even mention Team 1 is running Teho. Finally, brother. Finally. I've been saying that they have been holding saving strats for a while, but low-key, after the last game, I was starting to question myself, because they gotta practice, you know, like in a real game.
Feel the sting from that one. Thigh though, good attempt.
And they're doing that today.
Force Sylvan to be uncomfortable.
Unlucky for TALON.
Now feeling the heat as well. Hunter's Fury forces him to reposition, but he still lands a second shot. Killua trading right back. But you have Stacks once again back from mid. Tosses the fragment, which forces Killua off the plant. Repositions, and now Stacks has a bit more timing to get up closer. Izu to scout out more information as well.
Yeah, using the drone for the actual info instead of removing abilities. Now they know where both of them are, Quack.
Oh, he's repositioned. He's dancing back and forth.
He's dancing. Samba. Vamos, Stacks.
Nice bit of time, but still got to consider the position.
Vamos, Killua.
Around yellow, but they're just going to stack up next
Stacks is too good at this game, man. Holy shit.
3K.
Legend.
Able to still hold on to the rounds, even if there was a moment in time that they lose.
Man, Talon can still qualify for playoffs depending on the non-Gishin versus ZT division game.
When the going gets rough.
But they wanna do it today, bro. They wanna guarantee their chances. They wanna beat Team 1, the best team in the world.
Mid, but I don't even know if that was a proper drop.
Good movement, man.
Just not
good movement.
Unfortunately, by Die, but that kill to bring it within the realm of possibility. 2 versus 2, and then they coming up with a pretty standard slow approach as Talon. Now it's the timing problem for Izu, where they could.
He's 1 away from the Armageddon.
But Izu's got Sylvan watching his 6. 8 Jit Boys.
Okay, good trade.
Sylvan now for Izu to then wrap back around the same spot. Talon might not expect it. They're holding the angle though.
The timing there, man. Okay, Ty, good shot.
Ty will take the action.
And this can break the economy of Team 1, bro.
It's a little bit awkward, but now you've got to pick.
Okay, that's the pad.
Null command from Stacks.
Which does mean that
METEOR has lockdown. Does he invest it?
Push through though, getting some space alongside the fragment. Jit Boys continuing to hold the left flank.
Bro, I cannot see the crosshair there. I could not see the crosshair there, bro.
The crosshair placement. He hears but sees players up.
The screen's too bright, man.
With that, then the lockdown going all the way through. So much space by Buzz. He finds the taps. 2 kills, maybe the 3rd. METEOR to collect.
That was nice. That was so nice. Oh, look at that. Buzz. Pacific achievement. 2,000 kills, bro. Legend.
Kill in VCT Pacific. Those were some sharp ones at that.
Remember that Buzz is the guy who has the most kills in internationals of our players, bro.
Sure what Aspas has, but yes, that was insane with how he first took space and then found those taps.
Yeah, I mean, it's just good patience.
Bro, Aspas cooked the food yesterday, bro, in his interview. Holy shit, they are at that thing, bro. It was like a villain, man.
To assist, but it's the timing. Izu.
Oh, he spotted them. Right.
Okay.
Rotations pulled back to B, but even then, Buzz meeting those rotations fully.
Buzz is kind of good at this game, bro. Just kind of.
Jit Boys, though, snuck all the way in. Trying to hold down the angles, hold down space for the spike to get planted.
Armageddon comes out from Izu too, which can set up METEOR to try and catch them when falling
back. Oh, he's alive, bro.
Rather.
Yeah, this is where maybe you get to play around these post-point positions,
boys.
anticipating Buzz
Man, they
top.
go Viper's Molly.
PRIMMIE.
Viper Molly.
Hold around the top.
Missiles, shock darts.
Good from Stacks, but still quickly dealt and dispatched.
And the human aimbot.
Nanoswarm
PRIMMIE.
feet of Izu. Now it's just Sylvan.
Okay, Talon. Okay.
Out by Killua.
Got him around here, man. Maps attack side.
Done for surviving at the end of that one as well.
No money for METEOR.
Could turn up on its head when Izu drops in the Armageddon and METEOR tries to find the right timing on that one. It's also a 4 versus 5 conversion that
was so nice, bro.
To convert there too. So nicely allocated. Some good little shots to come out from PRIMMIE. They're not really little ones. They're pretty impactful ones, honestly.
Let's go.
Utility for the spike, for the sight hits as well, but here comes PRIMMIE.
Here comes PRIMMIE.
Precision. Looking to pull his enemies in, but Buzz quickly anchors the B site for now. Still though, A site.
I'm gonna drink some more coffee because
around the sides, he's still undetected. Looks to delete players off the board. That's the first. PRIMMIE then.
I need that.
Still on.
Not much though, not much.
Possibly sharp. Oh, but quickly dealt with by Stacks.
Yo, Talon, why you always lose runs like this, man? Why you do that?
From the sides of the toxic screen, will kiss Stacks.
You cannot reach playoffs, bro, by losing runs like this every time. You just can't, man. Figure out your shit, man. Every game is the same mistakes. It's the same thing over and over again, bro.
He peeks, and that's METEOR just marking his position.
Yeah, just kind of watching how Talon are repositioning, but more importantly, how Team
It's like watching a Brazilian team, bro.
I mean, you might not have the headhunter.
It's Frost, man. He was with Brazilians in Furia, bro. It's on his DNA. He got infected by the delivery virus.
From going down by any means, but still in there and able to afford a little bit of space when you've got the scurrying away action to come on through. I thought METEOR also gave up his position.
Yo, it's actually like, bro, look at the shots this guys are hitting too. Too clean, bro, too clean.
Going down, and you've still got Stacks with a fragment as well.
Man, time, my friends, time.
Need the flank timing, but who is the best flank lurker in this game at the moment?
Meteor, his name.
Ay, 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 GT boys.
Off the swing, off the
GT
alarm
boys.
bomb.
Got you, that's
10
huge.
seconds now, but the spike not yet down.
my
Killer,
God.
they're trying to go for it.
Yeah.
I was worried, not gonna lie.
Get it down.
A slight second left for them to get the plant.
Buzz is going.
Thankfully, PRIMMIE watching his teammates.
See if he can punch in one.
Just Buzz left.
Gonna save, gonna save.
At some point then, with all the utility dumped in, intentions from Talon crystal clear.
Oh,
The
and
salvos though.
yeah, that was a good reaction by
Talon.
Talon.
Trying to play up on top.
Yeah, as soon as that wall dropped, way too many numbers around this one. And this
Okay,
is where
5v3.
start to find them.
Buzz with an up.
I mentioned
Lockdown
the
for the meter.
Dropping at the top.
Spike planted.
Does give some space.
Oh, he missed the
for
shot.
T1, but with
Bro,
the trades
PRIMMIE's
after
lucky.
PRIMMIE, just buys more time. The lockdown destroyed.
PRIMMIE is so lucky,
Meteor
bro.
left.
If he dies there for free,
No post-plant utility for
be good for
Talon, though.
T1,
Just
bro.
gotta play
Real
positions
good.
on the spike,
this
on
can
the
break
site.
T1 economy. Ah, never mind, bro. Pay attention to the game, bro. It's the final round.
Shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow.
Yeah, they get out. So what does that mean?
High, low. It's a full stack. Meteor, though,
Ay, ay, ay.
isolating the angles bit by bit. He will chump down at the first. Tries to go for the tap.
6-6.
Behind, and that's
It's
when
not
Thigh
good
will
for
spring
Talon,
like
bro.
a
It's
trap.
okay, it's okay. They can drain. Remember, my friends, Talon, they always lose the first map. So, Talon fans,
Trying to
this
contest
happens here
first place.
again.
Buzz meeting each other.
Don't get too desperate,
Taking
okay?
some damage off that one.
5 ghosts for T1.
Aye.
Well, Sylvan within an inch. of
And
his
PRIMMIE
life.
using the Chicho's crosshair against Meteor, bro. I like that, I like that.
Has Talon.
He's gonna stay
do.
tucked in.
I. Oh, he was using the loud thing,
Good check
bro.
by Kilo.
Sylvan.
Now it's
I
the
like
4
it, bro.
versus
I
5
like it.
deficit where you got to try
But-
and piece things together. I think Meteor was spotted by Jip Boys. He was, but it does not matter.
They are not in a good moment, bro. They are not in a good moment.
So hungry to try and establish dominance here. Meanwhile, the rest of the team has managed to slip in towards the A site.
The spike planted now, especially as well.
What guy?
Meteor or not, I mean.
Big
Raynon
pistol here for
might
Talon, man.
still
Big
be here,
pistol.
But of course, now spotted out. So, no need to
Stacks
worry
is
about
low.
lurks or flanks any further. You begin with the drone to advance into sight to clear, but it's quickly shot down.
And Stacks is low too, remember?
I like how Talon played this. I like how Talon
Position,
played.
though, and that's when he's able to spring and find Thigh. A couple kills traded out from both sides as well, but down
Well
to
played.
just
They waited
PRIMMIE
for the
then
wall. They played it
finds the sharp
together.
shot.
Beautiful Valorant.
Meanwhile, the rest of the
Talon.
team can start to meander around
If
the map,
there is one
figure out
bonus
where they
round
want their
that you
defense.
guys
Name of the likes of Jip Boys back towards that A
should
side,
win
just
in your
like
lives,
away.
this is the one, bro. This is the one, okay?
Holding the angles.
This is the biggest round for you guys. The biggest bonus round.
Weight beginning to shift across.
Mundi, are you cheering for Talon? I am, bro. Low-key, I am. I wanna see then.
Until T1 rounds
Bro, but
back.
if you're cheering for
Stacks
Talon,
doing
that
really
means
well.
you're
It's
cheering
0.3
against Zeta?
when you think a pop might be coming out, right? That's
Fuck,
Talon
that's
on
hard,
the
actually.
defensive side, so they're gonna have to put
I
a bit more stock into
I didn't thought
holding
about
the
that
drone
before.
for later on.
Now I don't know. Now I don't know.
Holding a dart,
Fuck.
shoot out there, and maybe be one of these unexpected positions that's hard to break quickly.
Speaking of drones and darts,
I ain't cheering for Talon. Zeta, you figure out your own shit, bro.
flank as well, but unbeknownst to him, Sylvan somewhere out behind. Oh! Gets spun out, but that's it. The hit going on towards the A site. Thigh trying to hold down the shots. It's gonna be Sylvan and
Aye.
Izu fighting a 2 apiece.
Aye,
though.
aye.
Thigh then answering back. Killa taking down Sylvan
Big
as
round.
well.
Big round, my
Maybe
friends. A
Good
PRIMMIE
blast
solo.
Stacks, but doesn't deter Talon whatsoever. The salvo's coming back in.
You got a fragment, 4 stacks. You've got still a little bit of killjoy utility, but you really just got to hit your shots here, Quack.
Stacks trying to get proactive. He's hitting his shots. He's hitting his shots. Killua.
Killua never loses to Meteor. Never, never, never in his life. He never lost to Meteor in a 1v1.
Moments, but
Never.
It's just gonna be Killua coming back. on
My
top.
boy's insane, bro. My boy's insane.
Like this one, doesn't matter if you're playing the Killjoy or the Reyna.
Little legend, little legend, little
As
legend.
Meteor, and that one just
Bro, I was saying, big round, big round. The most important round, bonus round for Talon so far.
Talon, and you just look at the shots, right? Open space that Talon are able to find a lot of those good shots to coming out, and more namely the trade game from
T1 is about to qualify for playoffs, my friend.
that he's able to get, and then the 1 versus
But seeding is important, I think.
back here, the Guardian headshot to come through from Killua. Drop that.
They got good weapons here. T1 is rich, bro.
Definitely look to steal away a quick one here.
Could fully overwhelm Jit Boys at the very least.
They're getting money from the League of Legends thing.
Getting as well for the retake, and look at Talon also wrapping all the way around.
And now, because you didn't use the null command,
And what's about the Derma
to buy some time
on
with
Gumansi,
the
bro?
Rose plant that's gonna
The AD carry.
lock you in
That guy is good. What happened to him?
players on the flank.
Okay, well, nonetheless, they find themselves in this spot. Gonna have to try to fight their way out of this, but not aware that Cruz is watching them back.
Talon is cooking. Talon, bro, can Talon win in first map ever?
PRIMMIE then up on top.
That'd be like
Little dink. Repositions with the
miracle. A miracle.
Until Jit Boys.
11-11, 1 for Jit Boys. Yeah, there's something special. There's something special happening here.
Kill there.
If you believe in this kind of thing.
Try and keep Talon honest a little bit in what they utilize around it, but now the ult starts coming out from afar.
Oh, he finds a second shot. Hunter's Fury coming in. It's 2 kills. Just the last one left. Meteor trying to fight back, but certainly no way to pick up his fallen brethren. PRIMMIE off to the triple kill.
That's nice. That's nice. Bro, there's no way they can buy again, right?
Looking to lay down the
If they do, check PC.
That's another round that they managed to gather this time, and not.
No, they're broke. But they're broke.
Variety though, they stave off the plant from even going down. You got the null command in, but
they're actually not that broke, man.
And you've also then just got the Sova and Cruz outside of the range of the null command, so he's able to just laser them on down. These.
No, I'm kidding, but definite furrowed brows on the side of T1 as the coach tries to bring something up together, but it's quickly dismayed by PRIMMIE with his op still holding down these huge.
The problem was not the co-op. The problem this thing is not good at Icebox, bro.
Managed to get into the A site.
Yeah, null command still able to get in, but Jit Boys anchor position found. He's got 2 kills. He's getting the
Jit Boys. Jit Boys.
Meteor.
Mundi, why you hate T1? I don't hate T1, bro. Don't trip. Don't trip.
This story before, Quack.
But you know, like Talon, bro.
Chapter 1, you get peeked.
Still
they got
flawless
fucked.
variety for Talon.
I like Talon, bro. What can I say?
Now that is 6.
They lost to the last game in a tragic way because the conditions, what they have been going through, bro.
Conversion for
it's tough, bro. It's tough.
Of the timeout as well.
And I feel like Talon is a team that deserves to be in playoffs.
Isolating all the 1v1s on the site there with 2 HP for him too. That is absolutely gorgeous. T1, it feels like they have ran out of steam on this map at the moment.
And it's map point for Talon. It's map point.
Giving them any space. And if they are giving them the space, well, it's because it's a trap. And they know.
So much to consider.
And previous playing chat, bro. I like that. Buzz is true.
And Talon already all the way up B main for all of this information together as Killua and Die. So they know this is the A site.
Oh, but then Cruz, sudden peek.
Buzz down first again.
Tough when your star duelist is gone. At least the lockdown possibly.
Okay, but
some space, PRIMMIE.
Bro, but they are cooking here, bro. They are on fire today.
Force some respect here a little bit when the plant does go down. Enough time for Sylvan to get out, but it's okay.
Make it clean, Talon. Make it clean.
Pulls out the knives, looking to.
There, yeah. Good luck. Good luck in making clean now.
At least to give T1 some safe haven on the site. Izu, sneaking all the way underneath. Talon might not know. The spray transfer not
impressive.
Quite there.
Impressive. GG. T1 next time ban Icebox.
Closing out this map with the
because if you guys play Icebox in playoffs, you guys are gonna get cooked.
That is a really commanding map to come through from Talon, answering on the
miracle. Talon won the first map. Holy shit!
Second half, sheer domination. Not a single round dropped to T1's attacking endeavors.
It is time, my friends, for the second map. We got T1 running the Fnatic composition, and we got PRIMMIE on your here.
We trust. They knew that this was going to be a
man, Killua was a ISO player back when he was on Made in Thailand. I would like to see
one of the T1 players.
Then trying to play double duelist as well.
In any of the 4 partner leagues run a deadlock on this map.
Oh, Killua spinning back around, takes down Buzz. We got Izu.
He's fine with Teo. He's fine with Teo.
Still fighting frags. Shields cracked and Thigh unfortunately stuck in a reload. So a bit of control now on the B side for T1. Trying to call for a mid-round adaptation.
And you had stacks all the way through from sewers on towards this A site.
I would be happy if you guys win, I'm not gonna lie.
For the taking, but
3 maps is better, no? 3 maps is better. 3 maps is better.
We'll now reveal where everyone is. There's also a camera.
But also, after this one, there's EDG, my friends. The new EDG with 2 cancans. They clone my boy. They clone my boy. Versus XLG Gaming.
Gotta watch out for potentially along as well. Well, the dart will clear that. Meteor knows that his opponents are approaching in from Link. The swing out, though, especially with the blind side, PRIMMIE could play spoiler. Low HP is Meteor, and a great grab net coming out all of a sudden. 2v1.
Oh.
And it's Cruz falling to his death as Sylvan finds the shot. PRIMMIE, though, still with the mechanical skill to put Talon up on top.
That right click. The bullets at the end there.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it. What happened? PRIMMIE, 10 HP, what a clutch against who? I don't know.
It looks
Is that
like
the
it.
minimum?
But this is a big one.
Yeah,
This is a
the
big one.
new skin collection to come on through.
Bro,
to be honest,
winning the first map,
minimum
was this the
collection,
missing thing for
like,
Talon?
reload, add
Rudy,
some small
finally.
sounds, still keep it minimal, and it would be a
Play
comp.
to their full potential, bro.
Like, it's
Frost was saying, bro,
minimal.
this is the best rosters I ever had.
Minimal.
Yeah, we like the effects.
And I'm the guy that doesn't see a lot in this game.
And man,
so
I think this roster
Up and
from
running,
Talon
you
is
know
so
that's something.
talented, man. It's so
Yeah,
good, bro. They really have the talent here
Komodo can't see
to
color.
achieve
That's
great
why you
things,
like
bro.
the
I believe that.
Fortunately for the likes of Talon,
Uh-oh.
they don't know that a player has snuck on by.
Double ding.
How you...
All of a sudden, Cruz has to hold it down, but he dies! The Stinger double kill! Swap to the classic
Cruz!
right click!
Yo, remember Cruz on their last game on Haven? Was on fire too. On fire too. 13-0, 13-0.
Come back to the server!
That's a very sharp shot at the end of that one as well.
Good energy, man. Good energy for you, Cruz. I'll be cheering for you forever, bro. Your father
You
too.
gotta reel in that
Always
wall,
proud of
right?
you,
gotta
for sure.
Make sure no opponents get in front of you, because that could have been upset potential in another world. Nevertheless,
Naughty, naughty.
second round.
He's on deadlock, bro. Deadlock.
Good little mow down, playing close quarters.
Talon is cooking with the
Sting
scopes.
up. And then, yeah, we'll just watch that one back. A nice shot at the end there. But this is the new round, right? This is the round where we'll have the weapon.
Gonna have to work against Trips for now at least. But yes, Izu.
Here we go, Cruz.
Okay, okay.
Kill contract, nope. Straight into the gulag. Trying to get a good
What
rush
an
against
anxious
Meteor,
way
but
to play the
the best
1v1.
ISO in the world answers back. PRIMMIE now then, out from A long. And also for Izu up around short. Good holds coming out from T1 so far.
Yeah, looking good for T1 here, man. I
Drift, Talon not quite
was about to say, they should save, no?
Killua attempts at some shots. The fake out.
I mean, T1 should save this. Bro, what?
Just Izu left, and he's very clearly spotted out
Oh,
by
but
Long.
it's him, man. It is the prodigy. Killua, you should be playing.
for it, and it's angles that are too
Do
hard
whatever you
for Izu
guys
to
want.
contend with.
Do whatever you
Talon
guys
up
want. You
3-1.
guys are actually insane at this game.
Well, as soon as they recognize they're in the 2 versus 1 situation and they haven't taken note exactly on the reposition to come through.
What am I
from Izu,
watching?
Settle down a little
What
bit.
am I watching?
Drone
How did they
towards
want
Long.
that?
You
They make it
remove
look
his abilities
easy.
At that point in time, he doesn't have a cage that he can drop down to try and spray through on towards the spike. Just makes it a little bit more stickier for Izu. And unfortunately, in the note as well for Stacks shooting the wrong Yorg, hitting the clone. Unfortunate.
Not too
That's
bad,
impressive,
but
bro.
also, I mean,
Situation. You've got the Gravnet as well, but he's just going to go for a 1-to-1 trade. Spike to go towards this A side as well. But do you even fancy an early plant here from METEOR? Because your team is just on an island at the moment. They're trying to paddle their way over, and eventually they will get here. So a player advantage for Talon. Still with an Armageddon online for Killua, if needed. You got a lot of abilities, though, for Talon.
Armageddon, possibly. Certainly, at some point, just to flush them out. Trying to maybe look for some reactions first, though. The Paranoia sent out. Then the salvos, but look at METEOR threading the needle once again. Armageddon then sends over, forces Stacks out of position, but oh, just all held up by the choke point, lined up for Sylvan and METEOR.
Just a strong crossfire there for T1, not really giving a lot of
Bro, I
space
was
for Talon to get
editing the
back in
thumbnail
towards
here.
that.
I was
Feel like
cooking something, bro. I was cooking something. I lost the round. I'm not gonna lie.
Things may
What did I miss?
have netted a better result for Talon, specifically where they have the 4 versus 5, because that's a 1 versus 1.
Talon,
right?
bro, they always lose
Makes it a
these
little bit
rounds,
more
man.
awkward, maybe
Always,
just playing
always.
Spotto, potentially
I should know. I should know.
the Gravnet to combo with the team. Irrespective, some good shots out from Sylvan.
Happy to dive right in and find as much as possible with the classics. Stacks then off to the sides with the
Aye,
Phantom
Stacks.
spray. Not truly praying because who needs
Stacks,
faith when you
man.
have the aim
He's
and
too
the
clean
skills
in
to
this
back
game, bro.
all of the kills up.
Nice shots to come out from that one, just weathering the eco, making sure that you're not losing it.
And we gotta have a gel that can shoot, man.
There's T1
This is top guy, gel.
reaching out into
Bro,
an
they
area
have
as well,
hands,
and
two
these
hands, they have
moments
keyboard,
where
they have
you
mouse, they have
make
eyes, they need to
adjustments,
shoot
the
too.
information gathering on a agent composition like T1, of course. They can make things quite one-dimensional if they need to and quite followable, but with what Talon are throwing at you.
Man, that drift round that they lost broke Talon economy, bro.
Contend if they do get into the site.
It's the thing, man. Like,
Safer position as well.
this is the kind of round, bro, that destroys your dreams, bro. Destroy your dreams.
T1 to then take the B side. PRIMMIE trying to get away. Still though, feeling a lot of contact. Jitboy's unfortunate on the swing, but PRIMMIE to take the
low.
back.
It has so though.
For the rest of the team to flood back in. The spike not quite planted safely.
Oof.
Up towards Izu, pushes out from garage. So off towards the middle and window area. It's all Talon.
That's pretty good by Talon.
The completely
That's pretty good, bro.
Stacks.
Gotta remember
but T1 now they are rich.
So if you've got a gate crash in a corner sort of scenario like this,
ooh, that's bad, Cruz. That's bad.
Expect that to go into the position where the sonic sensors may be, but now that Cruz is gone, well, it makes it a little bit more awkward.
Really.
Ty's in big trouble.
Certainly with players neutralized, it makes things a lot easier for T1. Meteor diving into the smokes, but Talon trying to play stacked up alongside it. Killua then
That's insane,
well.
bro.
Sylvan and Izu.
That's insane.
Flanking, but he's been spotted now. Paranoia.
Bro, what was that?
Killua to find a triple.
Bro, my boy Killua
coming alive.
is insane. Insane.
And passing each other like ships in the night. That is a little bit unfortunate for T1.
Thanks God, bro. Thanks God. Listen to me, bro. Fuck Killua and VCT.
Immediately being removed with no good value there. 30 seconds to go before T1 try to actually get in towards the site. And you've already got that rotation from the Talon members to get on over here.
I think in that sense, then, some of the Talon players being lighthouses for each other. And that's why they have this specific setup. Even though Cruz fell early on, so Loud Shears going online, and we have now a 3-stack on the C side. Talon beginning to push out.
I mean, it's like the whole, there's a deadlock, but it's not the only member, right? It's not, the game plan for Talon is not Cruz do everything.
You got Jitboys and everyone else, but okay.
I mean, we got PRIMMIE, bro. They got PRIMMIE. Oh my God, Cruz, who opens up on towards Meteor, in towards this C side, and you overlook a cheeky corner of Killua.
And that's why you gotta love these super teams. Barrymash also,
I think we saw
but it doesn't
Navi yesterday running double sentinel here too, man.
To scrounge up something together. Sylvan sneaking into the B site, so it pulls the rotations from Talon back to the middle of the map.
And I love how awkward this makes him as well. Sylvan can't just quite 100% feel confident in going for a duel.
But I think Angel was on Vice.
Which also kind of alerts to Talon, you know, no spike towards B just yet. We know it's possibly A, and that's what Jitboys goes in for the swing! Izu gunned down, PRIMMIE quick on the trade.
They saw Sylvan before,
Bro,
remember?
look at this paranoia.
Oh, and there's
they know. Together. Talon is cooking, my friends. Talon is cooking. Now T1 is broke.
It's 2 Sentinels.
But man, this is the dangerous round for Talon, bro. It's always these ones, dude. Always.
Also the Grafnet, which does capitalize onto a lot of these players for then the TP to get shut down. Buzz, unfortunate. Thought he could slip by. PRIMMIE then arriving on the site as well. Talon has A completely surrounded. Salvos to flush them out of A long. T1 still trying to get the spike down around this dark cover. It dissipates. PRIMMIE strikes.
Bro, PRIMMIE movement is so fast.
Then traded right back. Meteor though, just trying to get the line side from PRIMMIE. Fantastic.
I like that. I like that.
Goomba stop.
Yeah, so to come out from Buzz, and now it's Thai that has to try and win it in the 1 versus 1. So
challenger.
Oh, Meteor wins it again. He's not dropped him yet.
Found a direction at some point, but yeah, here comes Jitboys now. PRIMMIE still trying to dance around and keep his opponents invested to then allow for Killua to possibly route back around, but oh, PRIMMIE shut down.
Stacks, 3K. 7-5, man, 7-5.
Let us see.
Very important piece around here, my friends.
But
what can they cook with this double sentinel on the attack side? That's the question.
For backside. Izu though dodges that with ease. Cyber Cage to allow the rest of the team to sneak in though, and Jitboys, the double kill going through.
Deadlock with for post plant is incredible.
A little bit more support from PRIMMIE as well, but down to Stacks who
1v4, but not impossible. They are also low.
Look at that.
4 bullets, he can win the round.
I mean, this is the best scenario.
Yeah, but look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Everybody hurting.
Ace clutch, maybe. Does have a recon, but that barrier mesh in his face.
Yeah, but like
it's quite pesky.
Going shift walk here doesn't matter. They know where it came from, bro.
Maybe. Oh yeah, you're right. Just didn't have the time for it. Perhaps feeling the pressure. Stacks out of garage.
Yeah, he just threw another grav net to back a site.
Killua
The
also taking his
discipline.
time
Look at the
all way
discipline.
through from
No
lane.
one is giving
Stacks.
anything.
Oh,
No one is
knows.
giving anything. They're
Shot,
running
but
from
he's been
it.
spotted. He's been
Talon,
tagged.
they want that shit so bad, bro.
Just
They
hold
want this shit
positions.
so
The
bad.
discipline from
I don't think I
Talon
ever
coming
saw
forward.
this
Killua then
thing
making some
with this
noise.
level of
Cruz to swing off
discipline.
contact.
Let's go, let's go.
On crosshair placement and discipline as well.
I think what this also means, judging by this pistol round, is the fact that with this coaching staff leading this young Talon squad, you can definitely see them growing
Yeah,
alongside
man. That's
every
true. That's true. Like, you got the
Next round coming
experience.
up, the Alpha
Some
is
harsh
being picked up.
quotes.
PRIMMIE
You know,
watching the
but
angles, and he's seen the hat.
you need that, bro. You need that.
It's a collateral.
Okay, you need to have both
Lineup
things.
Larry of a different variety. This time Cruz's grab net would be at the right position for the back of sight here.
The
Not
young
really
man,
needed.
the youth,
PRIMMIE
they are fearless, bro.
getting
You know, they have the
Cruz getting
talent.
finisher. So
But
it's
they
a
need
quick
someone
pistol, done
with
and
experience
dusted.
to
Those are the
guide
rounds that
them.
you don't- you
Otherwise,
generally don't
they
wanna
get
see any
lost in.
shenanigans afoot, right? You just want to throw them on the
Dude,
wayside.
a lot of mistakes that they don't have
Dog
to
ate my
do, you know?
homework
Like,
and
you
that
need to
in
learn
those
from the
sort
other
of
people's
rounds.
mistake.
And again,
That's
it's the rifle round.
Yeah.
That's what
You would get,
a
but
wise
also the
person is,
fact
bro.
that There's not
You can
a
be
lot of-
smart, bro.
You don't have a
You
lot
can be
of
very
guns lost,
intelligent.
to the win, so
But
no shenanigans found.
there
little
are
bit of
things
attempt
you
by
only learn
Stacks,
with
but
experience
quickly
or by
spotted
being
out by
humble
Jim
enough
Williams, and
to learn
tells,
from other people.
T1 that you got to watch out if
Yeah.
you are going to attempt at pushing out.
I believe PRIMMIE is 2 away from the dimensional drifts now as well. So if you're able to fashion yourself an orb pickup, which he is indeed, you know, could certainly be powerful.
Really,
He's true, he's
Judge?
been good for a couple of these kills too. Could be cheeky.
Cruz on the judge. Talon calling for a B hit. TP's over, looking for a quick spike plant. The judge shot quickly fired off.
I mean, this is a very quick B-site take where you do have a lot of setup util available for the site itself. I mean, there's barriers, there's sensors. The judge can really play around that.
Oh, GT boys, GT boys, he's cooking.
Look at
Let the man
He's trying
cook.
to wrap around.
Let the man cook.
Cruz just needs to stay tucked in. And
Stay alive, guys, stay alive. I got this shit. I got this shit.
Already down, but here comes Cruz. Does find a couple of shots.
Maniac with the judge.
Out. Izu getting gunned down. Oh, this attempt at sticking the spike though. It's not going to come to a fruition. Buzz then coming back in. It's not happening.
Aye.
Meteor trying to against the Talon players.
Bro,
Here
too
comes
long.
with the salvos.
Wait.
It takes some time, and I think it buys enough time. 2 players, 2v1, and Meteor's still trying to stick it halfway. He's spinning all around.
They got it, they got it. So close, so
Manages to
close.
string it together.
Talon, but the end
6-9, my friends.
left a tad to be desired. Though
Buzz is down, Buzz is down.
Is a straight sharp shot. Dimensional drift on a Stacks. He's down for the count.
Nice takes that. Yeah, but it was a 4v5. He tries to
Okay.
Not too bad. Does find one.
Fix
You got the wall
things.
up, though.
And one
Make
off
things
the,
better.
One of the kill contracts.
only gotta deal with the
So he
utility
can
from
find something up from
deadlock.
heaven.
That's very annoying.
Have a real round at your hands. He's gonna try.
5v3, my friends.
Looks for some
A round that can
yes,
break
no
Team 1
shield.
economy.
Certainly the kill contract will give him something.
Oh, he's gonna use
Pops
it.
off, and there we go. It's Gulag time.
And Cruz.
Who's the victim?
Cruz win it.
He's gonna be the contender this
Cruz,
time.
I don't
Here comes
believe.
a new
I don't believe.
challenger. Looks to knock
I
him out.
believe, bro. I
Cruz
told you, I believe. I told
striking at
you.
Meteor's heart. Izu though, playing off of the position. Salvo's then coming in. Izu sticking it to halfway, sacrifices his life for it. Sylvan looking to play 1v2. Looking to deny. It's not quite coming through. And it's all for Killua to swing. He does it at the last possible second, winning the
Thanks
round
God,
in the
my
nick of
kid
time.
is a genius, is a prodigy.
Talk about close haircuts.
Oh
I
my
gotta say,
God, bro.
Good shot out from Killua at the end of that one to not.
Talon.
It's a little bit awkward.
I was giving the fans a heart attack.
In the kill contract, but with no shield. I mean, if the shield was there, I think Meteor probably wins that one, right? Good to get a cheeky shot on towards.
Look at this guy playing, bro.
there.
He's so good.
Remainder of the round, though, I mean.
Best in the world.
He's so close, dying.
And now, after this one, I'll watch EDG, bro. EDG.
To come out with that at the
My boy
one
Chicho.
at the end.
Kankan.
Good leaning, but on
My
the
friends,
side, camera destroyed
I
over at
doubled the
C-Bomb.
bitrate, okay, on the videos to improve the image quality. Tell me if you can notice the difference, if it's looking better this way.
Need to gate crash over
What
towards
happens
the
is
C
when I
side at the
double
moment.
it, the time to upload also increases a lot, okay, because of the processing on YouTube.
Yeah, not fully.
I think render time a little bit more
Truly
to
audible until the trap gets broken, but Cruz all of a sudden with the
yeah,
lure.
to export. It takes a little longer,
What he's
so
going to be able to do here at the moment.
give me a
Izu
feedback.
is
Appreciate that.
A little bit stuck. He's got a lot to do.
Good gate crash by Buzz as well, so both online, but PRIMMIE with the sudden gate crash towards the back. He lines
Talon
them
is
up.
cooking.
Just
Talon
without
is
finding the
cooking.
frag, and then the spike plant.
Stacks
Mappy
has to
point, bro.
save
Mappy
what has
point
to
for
come out with
Talon.
a
One round away from beating the world champions. who is playing serious games here, my friends. Okay, they tried to fix their comp on Icebox, they got destroyed again. They pick Haven, it's a good map for them. They are losing too. Talon is beating the best team in the road. Talon is qualifying for playoffs, my friends.
1v3 and everyone from Talon, a huge
Legendary.
lined up around C-Long.
My boy Killua is insane, bro. Insane.
Clear all of it out, spotted out now.
There's more talent in Thailand, bro. My boy Leviathan is asking for the space too.
And that is
He'll be there soon, bro. You'll be there soon. Trust me. This could be the final round. This could be the round that qualifies Talon for playoffs, my friends. Actually, it does, right?
See Talon's domination on the second half of the map, but here we go.
I think it does. I think it does. Bro, now I have doubts. If Zeta wins.
This time,
no, but if it's
in the hands of Cruz, though.
No, yeah, it does, it does. If they win here, they qualify for sure.
Destroy it, but here comes Thai with the spams.
Calzetta plays against Snongshin, and look at that, look at that.
Have to hold back. This could be it. 3v5.
This could be it.
Slow shield push, and Izu goes undetected. Buzz then finding the shot. Cruz still staying tucked in. The sonic sensor does trip. Mural theft coming over, and now they've seen Cruz. Trying to lock it in. He does get the shot. Possible
so close, so close, so close.
PRIMMIE lands the burst.
There's no way they throw this. There's no way they throw like. Look at that! Look at that!
He's trying to block him. Buzz looking for the defuse. Oh, but he gets this crazy flick.
It happened, bro. It happened. Talon.
On a dime.
Not even mine. Okay. GG, bro. Let's go. I'm proud of you, boys. Team 1, gotta step it up for playoffs. I expect more from you guys. Way more. But Talon, amazing work, bro. Amazing work. Leave a like and subscribe. And if you can, guys, help with my back, helping me, supporting on Patreon. And also, check it out. My new sponsor, Eneba.com. Links is on the descriptions, my friends. Love you all. And now it's EDG versus XLG time.
End in what number? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Do or die situation, my friends. Win or go home. PRIMMIE versus Global Esports. This will be legendary. Get ready, bro. Get ready. Let's go. Something on Euro.
Just the numbers for PRIMMIE. They have a great idea of how they want to play this pistol.
Once again, playing for G.
Stars around as well.
Patrick, who?
So they will keep themselves backwards.
Got bench, bro. Got bench.
Now, who then pushes
2 games and got bench.
Gets awkward though, doesn't it? You hear the shots, more members up at the B tower. You need to see something big come out from Forsaken.
A bit of a survival smoke to
this is G, my pick.
For now, they haven't quite checked him out so far. Off towards the wayside on the edges of the smoke though, and he does find the double. Trades out from Crystal, and then for Divine.
He brought back the round. He brought back the round.
Trying to find some shots to prevent GE from getting
Bro, he was looking good for Global Esports.
Right off the bat.
Man, I thought that round was actually going to go towards Global. The fact that Crystal
I thought that too.
Up through the
it was a 4v3,
supported with the rest of the team.
4v3, right?
Crystal, you know, kind of in majority of the games.
Oh, they're gonna force it. They're gonna force it. Bro, G, what are you doing? What are you doing? You guys are trolling already. The game just started.
Completely, besides one for Forsaken to come on through. But yeah, a pistol round.
It was a 5v3. It was a 5v3.
Openers, right? 5 versus 3 that they're able to get on back from that one. Makes things a little bit awkward when you feel that Crystal's just done the lion's share of the damage, and then it's divided.
Oh, but that was nice by Divide, bro.
Out as well at the end there. A force up from Global is interesting.
I don't like it.
The fact that they didn't actually get the plant down here.
I hate it.
Still gonna try to bulldoze their way through, perhaps.
Man, the last game from PRIMMIE, I lost my mind, bro. I lost my mind against their fam.
Such an important game for Global that they would have done probably the most prep that they ever would have coming in towards this week, you know. 1 game and you can get into playoffs.
Right.
Okay. If it works, I love it. If it works, I love it.
Right now, just being able to find some
shots. But okay, I don't like
this
versus, bro.
PRIMMIE players, something to trade with Guardian. Forsaken with his own Guardian as well. He does feel a lot of contact though, so the paranoia sent out.
Can they help him time?
Support from Patman around the edges of this smoke.
Bro, you guys gotta be careful with this smoke.
It's not gonna find its targets. Now down to just Jing. He does have the Bulldog.
Oh, but yo, good read by Jing knowing that they would go away.
It just needs to be some good shots to come out from Jing at the moment. So far, the force up from Global working a treat, but low HP for both of these members. They have to play this one somewhat together or play for time. Star already on the spike, a Gravnet available too.
Possibly to even play for range. Jing, though, looking to close in the distance for now, but he dives right up on top.
That got dangerous. Yo, Jay, back in the game. Back in the game. Don't listen to me.
They're rotating. This is risky.
to go.
Aye. Oh, good thing. Aye. Oh, he got the Prowler there too.
First shot, paint shells out from Jing now.
That's a spike.
And that's a second kill as well. Forsaken now coming back in.
It's never easy for Global Sports. It's never easy for Global
He
Sports.
can still find some shots.
Today a big game was, bro, for both teams. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a really ill decision making to come through from see somebody step up a little bit.
Stats for you, my
more.
friends.
In my mind,
Big skills for
Darren
second
stepping
already.
up is going to be an absolute
5
bonus
for
them
Crystal,
because
man.
Crystal's already been really good.
Two Russian players on the server as well. Something
right?
Crystal.
So, if you got another piece that is
I
stepping
wonder if
up,
they know each other.
it can be pretty potent for global.
It's always been that
Similar
core and also the best
trajectories,
possible
actually.
stage for Darren to do it right now. You know,
Absolutely.
we've been talking about Crystal and something having some familiarity. Darren.
Yeah, I was talking about that, bro. I was talking about that. How do you know? How do you know, bro? Inspire me.
He's quite familiar with some of these Paper X players too, so that should give him some confidence. That said, we're slowing things down.
Yeah, but the problem is when you're not running this Sentinel as Paper X, you have to just be very
You my
patient,
boy
right?
for a second. He plays everything, bro. He plays everything.
Work out for Pepman.
Vin for a second is the guy, man. When he retires, he's gonna be a coach, bro. For sure, for sure.
To continue pushing
The best coach.
space, but Jing happy to go for this fight against Darren. A bit more confidence coming up from Paper X.
He's got Showstopper but no satchels, so it would be a scare tactic, or you got to get close already.
Okay. Nightfall.
Is close.
Kalias has ult as well. Jing with rolling. Oh.
Away.
Showstopper. Sorry, too early in the morning. 5
A
a.m.
little bit apparent that Pappy might be coming for it. Keep an eye on that one.
Still got to watch out for the possible timed peaks. Crystal still watching off towards elbow, but here comes Jing with a huge party. It does blow up in Crystal's face, but then for the global esports players to continue
Big kill,
holding,
Papi.
that's when
Big
the word
kill.
comes up.
This is your map, bro.
Up over by Rams as well, and something has to watch for it. Jing still sticking onto the spike, though. It's a grab net. It's annihilation. It gets Jing off halfway, and that will be the round picked up by global.
Oh, that was so close.
I don't know. Like, I'm going to put my hat in the ring here. I don't know if that gravity well was bait to keep
Well, I think a jinxing.
in the spike itself, even on the defuse, ready with the annihilation. Because you're usually using them to pull them off the defuse, right? That didn't work. He's still able to stick it there. And to be fair, Jing nearly gets the full defuse before that annihilation came out. There could have been an awkward result there for global at the end of it. But I got to say, the beginning stages for them, mid is looking a little bit unattainable in positions. You pivot over towards
Jing was on fire in the last game, man.
the open, none the wiser, and you're getting into the site. You're setting yourselves up. You've got a flank. Like,
Man,
these are
this
some
guy with the
really
ton is
good
insane.
things. Spotted out something, pushed up through main. They want to pivot in towards the
Aye.
Oh, but the judge and Jing
Bro,
as
don't
well,
go
just
this way.
holding
Don't go
down
this way. Never again.
angles.
Learn your lesson.
Paranoia that flushes Kalias all the way to Garab.
Batman.
Hetman holding down B as well. The Outlaw getting taken out by Yudotan, though. So possibly we got an alpha plant.
Bro, but this is tough. Can he hold
one-on-one duel here,
until
you
that
could
lock
upset the
arrives
round
there?
with Cali S running a marathon towards the site. Paper X beat them here to the site before the spike even gets here. They don't have to wait for a plan here. They could recognize by timing that Kelly S has to go for the
Yeah, there's
plan,
nothing
and it's
Kelly S
just
can do now,
unachievable
but save this weapon.
This as an absolute win. You've got all these ultimates online as well now. You can get cooking.
Absolutely. And we're cooking with gas. We've got good flames here. No flint and steel. That's a lucky shot, I'll say, a little bit there.
Not lucky. It's kills, bro. It's kills.
Let's get down
That is
low, but
gifted.
Also for Devi now to hide inside.
My boy
this
Devi.
Poppy, trying to get
Doing a
sneaky
Sadak
around the
impression.
sides, and he will find the sheriff shot.
Yeah, but look what
Who played the yesterday, man, against
Got
Foot.
in
It was an
towards the
epic
A
game, bro.
side
Go
with the
check it out.
Cosmic Divide
Just
drop.
beautiful. Him and Mr.
Forsaken
Falling
to
were
find
blowing
that
my
trade
mind.
onto Poppy. So spike down. You got the dimensional drift now going in from something.
Get all the information that you possibly can. Recognize no one's on the side itself. Well, where are they going to be? Screens. It's the only option.
100% Forsaken to take the first kill. Kelly has to trade right back, though. Something now trying to disrupt the positioning coming out from Kelly S with the blind
Oh
side.
my
Follows the angle
God.
Then with the op. Yudotan, though, also getting taken down. Kelly S now into
Aye,
the
aye, aye.
1v1 around
Aye, aye,
the
aye.
corner. He's hopping.
Ay, Kelly S. What a round, my friends. Yo,
Kelly S and
they lost equal rounds, but they also win equal rounds, okay? Today's gonna be like this.
Just for all the shots.
Chaos, chaos. You never know. You never know.
Sensor dropped in case Forsaken goes for another tap onto the spike, because at that point in time, you technically don't
This
know if
screen
they're holding
crosser,
it or not.
like
The
that.
Sonic sensor going down, it makes something get a little bit more awkward. A single shot out, and well, he's getting
Ooh.
stunned up, and the HP was there in advantage for Kelly S. Great
Man, they
little
were
round
playing,
come out
guys.
from them on
Yo, the production on
B mark
Pacific.
as well. I mean, if this is the way the map is going to go, keep
back to safety.
It's 30 seconds. He's got a paranoia.
30
He can
seconds,
stall
30
A
seconds.
little bit. He hears all the footsteps.
Another smoke too.
Here comes that flash.
Oh, Lord.
Not quite landing the burst and the trace, but recoil control will get him there.
Wasn't pretty, but I got it, bro. They are playing too slow. The caster was saying that, and that's true. Look at that. Time is low again. Time is low again.
The blender they go.
Gee.
Defy to burst them down with the Phantom. Crystal for the trade, but Defy
What you guys are doing?
onto the 3K. Emotional pressure as well. Perhaps with the ecos, then they begin to feel like they can just let loose, but then they go straight into Defy, who's just spraying into the smokes. Forsaken now off from Vents. He does get traded by Crystal, though.
Still got to be a little bit careful. If you're going very close, the Stingers are just going to rob you of your life in this round yet again. Yes, Defy was good for one with the Poison Cloud Toxins and the Snake's Bite, but now needs to stand with the Phantom, and he cannot. An opportunity now for Global with Quack. Time to spare.
You got a full minute to work off of. Certainly.
Bro, the ones that they're not supposed to win,
assert themselves across the map.
it's the ones they are winning, bro.
With rifles picked up, you've got Crystal onto more utility to clear
Batman was saying after the game against the FM, sorry, I didn't play good, but I will improve. I will keep getting better.
Or an unknown, unexpected position of something on this.
He seems like a nice kid, bro. He was stuck in Diamond. I was watching it.
He's still able to hold.
And now he's there, bro.
Kill found by Petman.
On VCT Pacific.
Poppy versus something now. We've been talking up the Poppy clutches.
Playing for Paper X.
Seen them too much.
Yep, one smoke available to use his gravity well for time a little bit later on. Something.
You can do it too, bro. You can do it too.
Phantom in play, and now it comes down to where you think Poppy goes.
Not gonna lie, Komodo. I feel like I'm favoring something a little bit more this one. He's got flashes, he's got a clone, and fake footsteps. Meanwhile, Poppy just trying to hide around his smokes. He's inside of screens right now. It's a tight corner that he's holding. Something will go in for the tap here.
No, he won't. He's just trying to play around the corners. No smoke available for Poppy whatsoever, remember?
Oh, trying to stick it halfway. Poppy,
he likes this. Poppy's a clutch player, bro.
Very end of it. Global up to 4.
Yeah, you've got
and the money on Paper X.
He possibly can, but Poppy just repositioned.
It's pretty shitty, bro. It's pretty shitty.
Generally, you would expect, or at least I would expect, an Astra player in a situation like that. When you go for a bit of an open plant, put a star on the spike. You may be playing.
Look at this Vandal, so beautiful.
Through ramp and playing over at main. Poppy just
he almost got popped too.
In that moment, goes in towards screens because you isolate how many angles something could potentially go.
But no, look where the spike is.
Gives him an idea that ramp is going to be a little bit void of information.
Calls Jing over, just check with the boombot. Petman does have the haunt refresh as well.
It's good macro ideas from Paper X, using this utility now to gather information.
They don't see too much until Yuta goes in for
something good killed, and no,
burst down
it's going to be B now. Kill the lurker.
And now they know where it's happening, right? It's the B site that this is ending up. We see the combo of utility.
This is a thing, you guys always need to pay attention.
Oh, but still the
where the lurker is.
Towards Defy. Annihilation just to push Paper X a little bit further back, and then the Bear Mesh coming in. You got the showstopper from Jing, though, and he blows up the site. Poppy getting blown up. Patman to trade. Kelly S trying to find some trades as well. They
something solo, bro.
But they still get the spike down.
Jump for me. Something. You jump for him, bro. You are low HP.
Got some flashes. Forsaken, healthy and full, and they're going in for the peaks. They
went first. Well played.
Crystal is just down to the peaks and the kills now. Mechanical skill. Forsaken goes in out front.
Bro, you are in a 1v1 situation. You know why you're throwing ability. Crystal, you know better. You know better. You deserve to lose. Not gonna lie. 7-5.
On the Omen just by positioning and timing on the dark covers as well, right? When he first brought it out, I saw some egregious smokes. That the timing was very questionable. I could say the same for Jing a little bit as well when he first adopted it, but also learning is really good for Paper X. Now, quickly up the ramp.
Oh, all the footsteps as well. Crystal looking to break the clone at least. Darien, though, now with a frenzy. Just inside the fence, table takes him down. The burst out from
not the fast round.
Right clicks, but still Patman to trade. But Paper X do find themselves at a huge numbers disadvantage.
What can Divide do here, though? A little bit unknown in Garage at the moment. You've got a grouping up of the global members, but Patman, 5 HP, can try and keep them entertained at the site.
But if you're global, surely you recognize that Petman either goes up mid or back into
Batman, this is risky.
This is why Poppy's just making sure
Batman, you have time?
Need to stick around for
what are you doing here, bro?
Defy's gotta make some noise for his brother out here, but...
Oh my god, you are lucky, bro, but why Poppy are letting him cross?
Divine now snuck all the
Too fear, Poppy. Too much fear.
Shot from him. Yudo-tan is watching, but Yudo falls.
When you play afraid, you lose. You lose.
Threads the needle additional onto Crystal!
That's so quick.
Poppy, though, looking to play spoiler. 1v2, takes down Patman, the first to fall. Divine now, just one more shot. He's
What is that?
And backed into the pillar. Now, potential opportunity for Poppy as he sends out the Nova Pulse. Divine. Oh, might have spotted out his foot just with a crosshair placement to top it off.
Man, where have those shots come from Divine? Headshots out with the Sheriff, absolutely.
From the sky, from heaven, bro. This is a beautiful shot. This is a beautiful shot. Oh my god.
Step up in this series, right? We need to see some sort of consistency.
But yeah, G, you guys are so good at trolling. Oh my god,
stepping
bro.
up on this raise as well. I'm all for it.
Yo, Divine, see? No fear, bro. No fear. Look at that, just holding confident like a king.
Once more, like the
Yeah, they forced again. They force again. Now let's see if it works.
They're just trying to fight tooth and nail for this, but
let's see.
the smokes.
I think maybe he just saw him over the top.
I said, I don't like that.
Good chance for that to happen, but also now for
Well, last time they won.
necessarily come back into rebuild.
I still don't like it.
Picked up once again. Yudotan, though, not quite landing the shots. Has to run back to reload. Almost getting tagged out by Jing. The paint shell does flush him out.
And now, bro, they lose these rounds.
Just Crystal on the site now. He's got the stinger. He will find his first shot.
It's basically GG, bro. It's basically GG.
Forsaken to collect.
And look who's going hunting at the moment, Jing. He will be.
I don't understand, bro. I swear to God, I don't understand. I know the pressure is high, the pressure is high.
Oh, come on.
But they knew, bro, they knew. The Fade was 1 HP, bro. Why did you let him cross?
They don't go together, but he still wins that.
GrafNet now, and they've heard Defy as well.
Okay, look at that, look at that.
Found. This could still go over to Global Esports. You do have Forsaken perched up on top, though. With elevation, he might be able to throw them off, but it's not even
Batman. Oh my god.
There's 13 HP between the two of them, and somehow they managed to weather that one and not drop the second round yet.
When you play afraid to lose, let me tell you something. We won't win, bro. We won't win.
Of this game of Valorant, but I think we need to. Okay, that shot's ridiculous there by something. Yudotan, someone who has been absolutely pivotal to a lot of successive rounds for global esports this stage, even, you know, regardless of them not winning.
I know he tried to play safe, but
rock for them.
Sometimes you need to go aggressive, bro.
In this map.
Patman's watching it. You begin with the haunt, and it's easily dealt with. Patman then to re-peek, not quite finding the shots. Crystal, the GrafNet, it does go through, but it doesn't quite collapse onto anyone either. Now for Jing and Divide just to spray through, obviously into the choke point.
I like that, bro. I like that.
Phantom does good things.
Jing, who?
For Jing there.
Against that fame, like I said,
don't have all
on fire, my friends. Him and Akami played like true gods.
The crossfires they're trying to establish. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you're sitting here out in the open looking for some shots as Patman. You've got a Seize, you've got a Prowler. Is anything going to come out? Nope. He's just going to try and stand and deliver, but it's Jing that does it a little bit better from at the distance. And now with the
PaperX possibly beginning to gather that this is the current defensive setup that GE is running. Just Poppy on this backside position around B. Easily dealt with. The paint shell's completely blowing up in his face. And you also have Annihilation now from Kalias as an attempt, but unfortunately does not quite connect. You got Divine,
yeah, my friends. Global Esports, life is already hard, bro. But you guys make it even harder. I don't understand.
Survive with the gun. Good
luck saving this.
Here, I want to give a good little golf clap towards PaperX in there.
Yeah, I think he can save, bro, but
as a unit, right?
They want to, bro. Showstopper for Jing, the Viper's bed.
At the top of ramp as well.
G in trouble, big trouble. This is their map pick, my friends. This is their map pick. The game was close. The game was close.
In with the Showstopper does spot Poppy out. So now the idea that most of them are backside and screens. Something, though, off of the top heaven position will get gunned down. The trades come through from Forsaken and Patman as they march on through from ramps. In towards back screen, then, is where Jing finds his target. Yudotan still trying to play spoiler on the site, though. Jing to make quick work of him, and just down to Darren, who was transitioning over from the B site.
Remember, he's got a judge. Definitely need to see him upgrade a weapon. There's not one available at the ramps. The closest is wrapping around into the open at the entry choke of the site. Though no one will spot him there exactly.
Yeah, he's throwing the judge away.
It's good repositioning, by the way, from Jing, meanwhile.
Yes, That's going to be the main factor, even if Patman falls around this position,
Batman,
which
clean
is
shot,
apparently not
mappy
likely.
point for
Patman
Paper
still
X.
could-
Man, I have an option that automatically got to activate on Premiere Pro.
He's found rounds by himself
That was
with the
making my
operator, with
playback
diving
so
towards the site.
slow, bro.
This time it's Divide in with the Outlaw, something up
Let's
around
go.
back.
Compass
The
in
sun
inner
push up
color.
global. Not a bad idea.
Disable that
Still
shit right now, bro.
Right now, Poppy has to hold off Garage by himself. The Haunt, the
I don't know why he
Moonlight
does.
gives away his position. This could be it, Komodo.
Maybe.
This could be it, my
Someone
friends.
check PC.
And I gotta say, G,
To give Paper X the
I don't understand the
advantage towards
decisions,
this
man.
post plant where they've got
I just don't.
Spike down
2
and
forces,
player
1
advantage.
paid off. I don't like that.
Walls.
I like when you're desperate. There is nothing you can do in the game.
Crystal and
It's the only way to come back. Then I like it.
Possibly work as Neuro Theft to his
I
advantage.
respect, actually.
He's taking so long.
But
You've got to expect
doing this,
Blake,
bro.
right? Surely.
Yeah, slow
Not a
creep
fan.
up. And now you kind of have an idea. Crystal, though, not too bad.
The advantage
Now
that they throw
Nightfall. Possible
when they have the
chance.
lead.
Hunt just to
in the round.
draw the crosshair placement as well.
His mistake is that they don't learn, bro. They don't learn.
Kills not
GG, my
found.
friends.
Ends
GG.
the
Next map is
Final
Lotus.
scoreline
I still want to see 3
bringing
maps.
us to a 13-5 with Paper Rex taking it away.
Yeah, and I mean, that is a flawless attacking side to come through from Paper X as well. I didn't think I'd be saying that when you consider how, usual defensive leaning this map can be, though.